Hello. Hey, how y'all doing? This is Will from Say How Y'all Feel. Say how you feel. Say how you feel. Monday is back. Yes, we're back again. But before we get started, I want to go ahead and get some things out the way. I want to go ahead and get this commercial out the way. So y'all check this out.
This episode is sponsored by Say How You Feel Custom T shirts. Need to express yourself, your business, your church, or organization? Contact Say How You Feel for custom t shirts, socks, hoodies, mugs, and more. Allow Say How You Feel custom t shirts to help you be your own billboard. Contact them by texting 615-839-0788 or emailing sayhowyouFeel1, that's say how you feel with the number one, at gmail.com.
All right. Now we're back. Yes, you can see me. I was trying to get some things straight while I was trying to let the commercial go. So we're back yet again. Today is Say How You Feel Mondays. And I told you guys I'm going to start being more consistent. And I have learned how to do some other things. And one of them is going live across three platforms. So we are not only on Facebook, we are on YouTube, we are on Twitter. So we are just getting things growing and going. All right. So with that being said, today's topic is going to be about growing your t-shirt business in 2023. Now we are halfway through the year, and depending on how you look at it, you know, yeah, we're halfway through the year, and one of the things that I want to talk about is when do you start getting ready for these quarters that we're in? You have quarter one, two, and three, and four. So with four quarters, the question becomes, how do you grow your business now? I have a couple of friends that just hit me up recently saying they just started their business. And one of the things that they were going to call me, they want to talk about some, what they need to do, some vendors and just things like that. Well, my advice to anyone starting a business now is you have 2 months, 2 months to get ready for the fourth quarter. There's no point in worrying about, you know, uh, July, September, August. That's over with. Whatever, that's over with. You need to start focusing on October, November, and December. We as business people have to look ahead. You cannot go into the business in any business focusing on the situation the quarter that you're in. Third quarter is here. July is what, a week away. If you ain't got July, you ain't got third quarter ready, then you ain't gonna have it ready in time to really make a significant impact in your business. You have to be able to pivot and start thinking. Like I told my daughter this weekend, and I even told my wife this week, a little while ago. Matter of fact, is that I'm not worried about third quarter anymore. That's over with. I had not planned anything. I have not been focused. I had some family issues in the beginning of the year, and as a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna take this off because I'm just listening to myself, and there's really no need for me to do that because there's no need for me to do it. So, and I just feel a little more comfortable without it. So, what you need to do is figure out how can you find your audience. How do you figure out what your audience wants, and how do you supply your audience's needs between now and October 1st when fourth quarter hits? Because if you do not, fourth quarter will pass you by. I am looking at new ideas, new designs, new everything. I have some people that I'm going to bring on to the show, not today, but I have one special guest who has a very successful t-shirt line, good friend of mine. I'm going to connect with, and I'm really just trying to connect with people who are really out here trying to do their own thing and build their own brands. Uh, I do want the people who just have t-shirt businesses and don't want a brand too. I do want those who are trying to get successful and build their businesses. But I do want those people who have brands because so many people are starting. Like I said, I have a friend of mine who has gotten product from me in the past, But I know so many people who've gotten products from me in the past who decided, oh, I want to start my own. I want to step out on faith and do my own thing. Okay, well, easier said than done. It's not always cookies and creams. And sometimes, like for me, my equipment is paid for 10 times over. And that's because I have literally um done the work over the years. I have the multiple heat presses. I have the multiple printers. I got the multiple cutters. I got three cutters sitting here right now. I got a hat press, two hat presses, and one even has interchangeable platens. I got, I'm in the process. I think I'm probably going to upgrade one of my heat presses to. I just don't know which one I want to get, but I have the DTF printers, I have the screen press machine. You know what I'm saying? I have all of that. So, but everything is paid for itself 10 times over. Because I'm not new to this. I've been doing this. So I say all that to say you have to figure out what it is you're trying to do and how you're going to get it done. I know people who have equipment, and I mean literally sitting in their closet collecting dust because it's not something they really wanted to do. They were trying to avoid paying someone else. So you have to figure out in your business how that looks and what you're going to do. If you're going to start a t-shirt line, a t-shirt apparel customization is different. But if you're going to start a t-shirt brand, I think you need to figure out between now and fourth quarter, if you're trying to have it out this year, between now and fourth quarter, lock in some designs, get some testers out there, find out what people are like, and see if people are feeling it, and get ready. Uh, and figure out how you're going to print it. If you have the equipment, if you have a heat press, you have a vinyl cutter, make samples. If you got a vinyl cutter and a heat press, make samples. Just as simple. Figure out what shirts you want to use, figure out all of that. Test it out. Don't go to your family because your family ain't buying nothing. Uh Go to that target audience. Who are you trying to reach out to? Who are you trying to get to buy it? Go to that audience. I don't see the purpose in going to my daughter, she has a little bit a business herself, and she was, she wanted our opinion on how a product is and how. I'm like, your mama don't wear it, and if I got it on me, it's an issue because that means somebody is kissing on me, or I'm walking around here putting on lipstick, and that ain't happening. So, and I ain't knocking nobody. Do you? That's what you do. That ain't me. So, I say that to say you have to do the work. You have to go out there and reach your audience where they're at and ask them, hey, can you try this? Can you tell me what you think? What would you like to see different? What would you, get their opinions? And then once you have the opinion, like I said, you got 2 months. So if it's try different shirts. If you don't want to do a Bella Canvas, you don't want to do a Gilded Soft Style, one of my brothers in LA, Hood Sadab, he is doing a clothing line, and he wants a certain shirt. He wants a shirt we got when we were growing up. He wants a certain style, a certain size, a certain weight, and he understands what it's going to take to get that. And that's cool. Like my cousin is starting a line, and I got to do his shirt. I don't know if he's going to, because of the size, I don't know if he's going to like the weight, but I'm definitely going to shoot it to them. I'm gonna go ahead and knock it out and let them figure it out if they like the weight. It's in vinyl. Part of the reason why it's taking so long is in vinyl, so I have to cut it. I don't mind cutting vinyl. Sometimes just like, look, I don't like doing one-off shirts. I'll be honest with you. I'm just over the one-off shirts. Don't get me wrong. If you call me and you say you want one shirt, yeah, I do it. It's gonna cost you. It may cost you a little, it may cost you a lot, but it's gonna cost you. Please believe me. So I am trying to get to the point where we are creating opportunity and understanding, and so that people understand what we're doing here and say how you feel. We are wanting to, I'm working on a line, but I want to cultivate this line in a way that makes sense and that the people want it. Because too many times you have people who are trying to make t-shirt lines, buying clothes to start clothing lines, or start online boutiques, but you do not have, you're buying what you want to wear. You're buying what it is that you like. And here's the issue. Here's the reality of it. What you like is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not buying it from yourself. It's really about what you like. It's really about what the people like. So you have to cultivate that audience and talk to the people. Say, hey, what is it that you want? What is it that you think would be nice? What is it that you think you would like to wear? And so many times we spend time wasting on trying to figure out what we want, or producing things that we find is cute or nice or like, or whatever the case may be. I was listening to another t-shirt maker, and she made it plain. You are not your customer. I'm not my customer. I don't what I like don't matter. Uh it's what people want to wear. It's the ideal that you're trying to present to the people. It's the uh why do people wear Bella Canvas? It's a soft feeling shirt. But let's just be honest. I know some cats, you know me, from LA. I got some people back home that they're not wearing no Bella Canvas. They like that. They want a shirt that's heavy, that feels heavy, that has some weight to it. They don't want a shirt that's light and fluffy. You dig what I'm saying? So they are creating shirts that they want shirts that fits their lifestyle. I'm in the trap. I'm in the hood. So I want something, and then it's a genre thing. It's an age thing. It's a generational thing. There are things that some of these people do that I wouldn't dare do. You're never gonna catch me in a pair of skinny jeans. It's just not gonna happen. And as much as people say never, no, I'm saying never. It's not gonna happen. I'm not wearing nope. The devil's a whole lie and then some. You know what I mean? So some of those cats might like the flowy. I don't do the whole flowy shirts and all of that. Ain't what I do. So, but don't get me wrong. At the same token, I like a Bella Canvas. Go figure. You know what I mean? So it's the thing of what works for you and your brand. The other thing you have to do is be present. Be present in your business. Be present. Show up for your business. Show up for your brand. Stop. Get out there and do the work. There's some people that's gonna screw you over. There's some people that's gonna hurt your feelings. There's some people that's gonna dog you. There's some people that's gonna talk about you like a dog. There's some people that's gonna just do all kind of things to you. So what? Let them do it. They talked about Jesus. They gonna whatever. Keep it to the push. Keep it all the way 100. I'm not caring what you say about me. I'm saying I'm gonna be here on Mondays. I'm gonna be here every single Monday, barring health reasons. I gotta go out of town, and I'm supposed to do a podcast on Friday. I'm trying to decide, do I want to do it? How do I want to do it? And I'm gonna probably just go live. Um, matter of fact, I just thought about it though. I'll have my laptop with me. I won't have my whole setup with me, but I at least have my laptop. One of them anyway. So I'll probably just go live in on my laptop, and trying to think. Do I have a matter of fact? I have a USB mic. I might have to just bring the USB mic and make it do what it do. You know, you have to show up. You have to show up and be consistent. Every morning anybody knows I co-pastor a church with my wife, Joshua House Ministries. So every morning on our Instagram page, Joshua House Ministry, I put the scripture of the day faithfully before I even clock into my job. I'm like, hey, no, man, I gotta put the word out. You know what I'm saying? It's baby steps. You know what I'm saying? Consistency. Show up. Show up for your business. Go out there. Here's the thing: you can't show up for your business behind the four walls in your house. You know what I mean? It's cool to do the Instagram videos, yada yada yada. But at the end of the day, are you out there grinding? Are you out there introducing yourself to other people? Are you out there showing people your work? Are you so worried about not wanting to give somebody something that you not, you said, hey, look, do me a favor, take a picture in this shirt. You know what I'm saying? Rock this shirt for me. Let's go do a photo shoot. But you don't want to do a photo shoot. You're trying to hoard everything. If you can't afford to lose it, then you don't need to be doing it. Just as simple. If I can't afford to give a person a shirt or whatever, I don't need to be selling them. I don't need a brand. You know what I mean? Because the whole purpose in the brand is to try to get the brand out there. I can't get the brand out there if I'm holding on to all the product. So I got to get it out there. I got to get it back and get it in the street. And the only way to do that is to get it in other people's hands. Now, am I saying give everybody a t-shirt? No, I'm saying, hey, if a person is doing something, like I told my daughter, somebody told her the other this weekend when she was at her event, oh, I do a YouTube channel, yada yada. I said, you're supposed to immediately gave her something. Just hey, here you go. You ain't got don't even worry about paying me for it. Hey, all I need to do is do a little video on it. And the girl told her that she was she's doing a routine video or some kind of makeup tutorial or some kind of video where she's discussing her routine for getting ready at night or whatever. She needed some products to use. Like, dude, that should have been a no-brainer. Here you go. Hand that to him. Take that. That way I ain't got no problems. I ain't got no problems. All day, every day. Just go and get it out there. Because at the end of the day, what you're doing is you're putting yourself in a situation where people can see your products. Because you don't know who watches that person that might be the one that buys your product. And not only do they buy your product, you don't know what they got. Who was that? It was a woman. She has a beauty supply and she said she went to a and I'm about to tear the story up, but she was at a if anybody who does hair, a Barnes Bonner Brothers event, something I can't remember. I think that's the name of when I was in barber school. It was an event for hairstylists and barbers and stuff, and they do competitions, all that. But she was at one, and just so happened, this dude walked up. She said something about he walked up in like flip flops, shorts, and a t-shirt or something and asked about the products and yada yada yada. And got next thing she knows, she got a call. Dude was a buyer for Target or something like that. But you don't never know who gonna be at your spot. You don't never. And hey, she had to get that product out there. And then people not paying cash up front. They on a 30-day net. They paying out 30 days, 60 days out at back. So you gotta have that coin to get it done, but you can't do it if you ain't got the work. My wife asked me tonight why we're not why our soap business is not a $1 million business, a six-figure business. We don't even have 6 figures worth of product. You dig what I'm saying? You want to be a 6 figure business, you gotta have 6 figure product. You can if you don't have the product, you're not growing. T-shirts, dude, got that. It ain't nothing for me to make 6 figures on t-shirts. It ain't nothing for me to get the product to make six figures on t-shirts. But you got to make the decision to be present and do what it takes. You got to get there in front of the people. You got to go to these events. You got to go to these. I don't care how small it is. It never hurts to try it once. And if it don't work out, cool. Don't go back. You go to another one. You stay going until you get to something click. Here's the thing: the event, the wheel is already there. What I look like reinventing it for? That's stupid. Figure out what people have already done and figure out how to make it work for you. Figure out how to build what people have already accomplished. And once you figure that out, the rest is simple. So with that being said, this is Will from Say How You Feel, and this is Say How You Feel Mondays. Check us out next week. I think we're gonna have a special guest. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Before I leave, I'm gonna play this ad one more time.
Your church or organization. Contact Say How You Feel for custom t shirts, socks, hoodies, mugs, and more. Allow Say How You Feel custom t shirts to help you be your own billboard. Contact them by texting 615 839 0788 or emailing sayhowyouFeel1, that's say how you feel with the number one, at gmail.com.